99.7 DJX, the Ben Davis and Kelly K Show podcast. Turn it up on demand.
I got to be honest. I have a lot of nerves right now. I am like legit nervous about my daughter's driving test later on this afternoon.
Yeah, because, it's not just one of them.
Yeah, it's two.
You have two
that
are taking the test.
My daughters, Isabella and Sophia, are taking their driving portion of their test. Now, they're great drivers. I have no doubt that they will pass. However, I've just got that clog in the middle of my chest, that heaviness in the middle of my chest where I'm just like, I'm legit nervous. And
it's inclement weather too. It's not the best road conditions out there.
Now,
so do you know the course of the test?
Yeah, it's all there at Bowman Field, so it's enclosed within Bowman Field. So
That's probably smart.
They have streets and things like that, so they administer the test inside Bowman Field. So we went there yesterday and just practiced the parallel parking and the 3-point turns and the driving backwards and all that sort of stuff that they're going to get tested on. They did great. They needed to kind of warm up to it a little bit, like they needed a couple practice runs of especially like the parallel parking before they really got that. And so that's part of where I'm like, okay, and I'm trying to just tell them, I'm like, listen, you don't know what they're going to count off for, what they're going to credit you for. So regardless of what you think may have happened, you need to just keep your head about you. Don't let whatever happened, get the best of you and just adapt and move forward. But
don't acknowledge mistakes.
Right. Don't go,
oops, I just hit that cone.
Whoop.
Oops. That curb. Oop. Whoopsies.
Man.
That's my bad. Don't say that.
So I'm just sitting here and all day today so far, I've just been going, oh gosh, because I'm going to be the one that's taking them. I'm going to be waiting. Obviously, I can't go with them. It's just going to be, one and the driving instructor. And
you can't be in the back seat?
I don't think so.
Saying, don't do that. Wait, you're going too fast.
I don't think they would want me to be in the back seat.
No, they probably.
I don't think they would want me to. But I am
that's
Kelly.
Not a good idea.
They have gotten up on stage at world competitions for Irish dance. They have done all sorts of things where I have nerves for them. Then I have the same amount of anxiety right now that I did when just seeing them perform on these big stages. I'm like, what is happening to me? I got the sweat.
This is real life. And, when they finally get out on the roads
oh my gosh,
with their license alone.
Yeah, that maybe I'm hanging on, and maybe I'm hanging on to that too, where it's like, okay, so this is kind of the last moment where I don't have to be in the car with them after this.
Yeah,
they pass, and I know they will, and they pass, and it's like, all right, well, go off, do your own thing, but you have to call me when you get there. You have to text me when you get there. You need to have your geolocation on so I can see where you are. Man, it is.
I still have 5 years, a good 5 years before I'm in that zone. I'm so nowhere near being prepared for that part of our life.
Yeah, I don't think I was ready mentally for this because, I just going through the different, the years and all that stuff and watching them grow up and they're great students. They're great kids. They got a good head on their shoulders, which is a testament to my wife because, my gosh, I don't know how they wound up that way. but now it's kind of that almost that pre-empty nester sort of syndrome. And it's like, I don't feel that old. I'm like, I don't feel like I should be having kids that are taking their test and getting ready to drive and be off on their own.
Younger, Sparky. I started older. I was much later to that game, so I'm going to be, senior citizen by the time my kids are getting. I don't know. Maybe today's one of those days where I'm just it's another box checked of their independence. It's a milestone,
and them kind of taking that step out of the house and taking that step and moving to bigger and better things, and it's just, man, I don't know.
All right, well, listen, are you getting verklempt?
I'm just.
You didn't even cry at their birth.
Do you think are you getting soft in your old age?
I don't know if I'm getting soft. I'm just feeling the years. I'm feeling the years that I have left with them. You know,
you're reflecting.
That's what I'm feeling. I'm like I'm not ready for that yet. But and I think maybe that's what is a big part of today is like realizing that they are taking that step and I can't stop. You know, it's like part of a parent's job is to build the foundation for your kids to just grow and to leave and do their own things and be great. I just look at them and I still see their 4-year-old faces and I'm like, now you're like getting in your car, you're getting in my old car nonetheless. And are
they driving the Jetta?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes.
You're letting them drive the Jetta?
Absolutely. It's a fine automobile, Kelly.
1999
It's
Jetta.
a
How many
fine
miles?
automobile. It's got 284,000 miles, but it is fine. They can drive a manual transmission. They're just fine, and it's just they're going to be fine. They're going to do great, but I just have that just knot in the pit of my stomach that maybe this is bigger for me than I anticipated. And so,
well, Mike is putting it in perspective for you. He said, just relax, wait till you have a 24 and a 20-year-old with a grandkid. I'm only 39.
Oh, geez. All right. Well, thanks, Mike.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mike. All right. Let's, sorry. I didn't, like I said, I didn't mean to like take it down this deep and this heavy this morning. But I was just.
Well, yeah, you're making Emily cry.
I just had such nerves and I was just trying to identify where they came from. And it wasn't just the driving test. I think it's great.